Since the dawn of humanity, truth has watched over us, her guiding light nurturing an ever-growing thirst for knowledge. Even amid the great storms of doubt and misunderstanding, her light has stood as a beacon, ever-present, unwavering in its clarity and purpose. Through her guidance, she bestowed upon humanity the gifts of her children: science, medicine, and ingenuity, propelling us to greater heights of progress and understanding. However, in the shadows, Mendax, the lord of lies and falsehoods, watched with bitter contempt. A twisted being, driven by envy and a deep lust for power, he wondered, did his lies not offer comfort to the people? Did they not fuel his influence? And yet he was scorned, vilified, while truth was revered with divine glory. This bitter resentment festered within him, and he conspired with his brothers, fear and greed, to craft a wicked plan. Greed swiftly took hold of humanity's leaders, a predatory class who had long grown fat upon the injustices they inflicted and the resources they burned with a relentless appetite for more. These leaders began to speak to their masses, weaving terrifying tales of division and twisting facts, thus sowing the seeds of discourse that struck fear into the people's hearts. As fear continued to spread, humanity began to allow the lies of Mendax in, clinging desperately to the false comfort they provided. Each one they believed granting him more and more power, deepening his grasp upon their very souls. The once strong foundations of knowledge, reason and compassion that had been fostered under the light of truth slowly began to erode, the people becoming more divided, more distrustful and more desperate. No longer did they seek the light of truth. Instead, they sought the comfort of Mendax's falsehoods that promised simplicity, certainty, and control. Shunned and forsaken, truth began to wither, her light dimming until it was little more than a faint glow, lost in the abyss of darkness. Seizing his opportunity, Mendax struck, mercilessly attacking truth with a violent barrage of hate and anger. Left bruised, bloodied and battered, truth lay dead, and with her, her children too fell. Revelling in his victory, Mendax watched as humanity grew sick, fracturing into opposing sides, each desperately clinging to their own version of reality. Their once limitless potential now shackled by the very lies it had embraced. Thus, the reign of Mendax began, ushering in a new era of post-truth.